Good morning and happy Monday. I hope that your week is off to a wonderful start. Today we're going to be talking about taking care of you. This is especially for moms and busy women who just need the reminders to take some time to take care of you. So welcome. I'm so glad to have you all here.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day outside. I actually went outside for a little while this morning because it was so beautiful, and I was just like, I have to go outside. It's beautiful.
To get your steps up.
Yeah, and to get my steps up. Yes, we're working on. I have my little band so that I can get my steps. They're saying good morning.
Good morning.
Did you have anything you wanted to tell them about?
I'm starting baseball.
Yes, I think you already told them that. Do you remember that you already told them that? Do you want to tell them where we went this weekend? Oh, okay. Yeah, get that block. Do you want to tell them where we went this weekend? Where did we go? Do you remember? Cincinnati. Your first time live and able to comment in quite a while. Welcome, Tiff. Glad to see you here. Okay, you want to hop off and go down with Daddy now? Okay. Yes. Okay. I have to do my scope. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So good morning. Welcome. So glad to have you all here. For those of you who are new, my name is Crystal Payne, and I am the founder. I'm gonna regret it. He says that I sent him out. My name is Crystal Payne, and I'm the founder of MoneySavingMom.com. And I am also the creator of the 14-day online course called Make Over Your Mornings, and that's at makeoveryourmornings.com. And I am wife to Jesse, and I have 3 kids, or we have 3 kids. You just met Silas. He's my 6-year-old, and then Caitlin is 8, and Catherine is 11. So you signed up for Phoenix! Yay! I'm so excited. For those of you who don't know what she's talking about the Business Boutique. And if you go to Business Boutique or Boutique, people call it different things. If you go to businessboutique.com, you can read all about that. It is a new business event for women who want to start a business or who have a business. And they are having, it's put on by the Dave Ramsey team. And it is going to be in Dallas, Fort Worth, and also in Phoenix in May. And I am speaking there, and I'm so excited to be speaking along with some other amazing speakers. So check that out if you're interested. Okay, now let's get on with what we're going to talk about today, and that is, I'm so excited to meet you, Catherine. There's going to be a meet and greet kind of time. I think it's on Friday evening, so we'll make sure that we get to connect then. You signed up for Phoenix too. Yay! I'm so excited. I cannot wait, you guys. I'm so excited about this event. It's going to be, I got to see the behind the scenes and what they're planning. It's going to be so good. Alrighty, so let's talk about taking care of you. When in May, if you go to businessboutique.com, there are the dates. Okay, as women, we are so prone to take care of everyone else and everything else before we take care of ourselves. And the problem is that if we do this for months and months and months on end, guess what? We're no good to anyone. And this is something that I'm learning in my own life. And having this year of rest, I've been realizing that I was really run down and really worn down. And I think that last year I spent a lot of the year running on fumes and just pushing through because that's what I had to do. And so this year of just having that time to exhale, it's made me realize how tired I was. And it's been so good, even though it's been so hard to kind of recognize and realize that and have to own that I wore myself out. And so really taking care of myself a priority. And that's what I've been working on. And so one thing that you'll notice is that I haven't been very consistent on when I'm getting on scope. I'm getting on scope pretty much every morning, but I haven't been consistent at getting on at the same time. And one of the reasons is because I'm taking care of me. And that means some mornings I'm sleeping in a little bit because I need to sleep in. I need the extra rest. That means some mornings I'm realizing I just need some extra quiet. This morning I wanted to write a note to someone, and I wanted to go outside, and I wanted to just soak up the fresh air and just hear the birds singing. And so allowing myself the freedom to be like, you know what, I don't have to get on scope at the same time every single morning. That's okay. And I know it's not as helpful for you all, but I need to do what is best for me so that I can replenish my supply so that I have stuff to give out to other people. Because if I just give out to my family, out to my local community, out online, and don't ever replenish that supply, I'm good for nothing. And so I've been thinking about 5 areas that I've been working on, wanting to take care of myself, and some of them I'm still struggling with, but I'm making a priority, and I wanted to share these with you and thought maybe it would encourage you. Yeah, if you don't take care of you, you can't take care of others. That is so true. So number 1 is good food. And this is one that I'm really working on because, in all honesty, I was doing really good for a while with nourishing my body really well, and then I got lazy. You know, it was Christmas, and there's a lot of junk food around for Christmas, and I just kind of got where I was eating more sugar and eating more carbs instead of really reaching for the vegetables and the protein and the fruit. And so this is one thing that I am working on in my life, to get back to that eating a big salad every single day. I feel so much better when I eat a big salad every day, but I'm having to relearn and remake that a habit in my life because I got out of the habit. Food is your body's fuel. And so really think about, what are you fueling your body with? And then how can you make it easier for yourself to fuel your body well? So for me, that was making a plan for breakfast and lunches. What am I going to reach for at breakfast? What am I going to reach for at lunch? Having lettuce all washed off and torn and ready in the refrigerator so that I can just grab it. Having some of my favorite things to put on salads, dried cranberries and feta cheese and things like that I love to put on salads, having those ready so that I can just grab them and make a quick salad. Instead of, you know, it's like if you look in the fridge and there's all the ingredients for a salad, but you're gonna have to take the time to put it all together, or you don't really have ingredients that you like for a salad, then of course I'm just gonna reach for the muffins or for the brownies or something like that. So number 1, fuel your body with good food. Number 2, vitamins. I am such a big believer in taking vitamins. And I know I sound like your mother in saying this, but for me, I have discovered that I operate so much better and feel so much better when I take vitamins. And I'm going to show you, these are my favorite vitamins. I have taken these for years and years, and guess what? I am not I don't make any money out of telling you about these. You can get them probably at Walmart. I get mine off of Amazon, but what I love is that they have green superfoods in them, and I feel so much better when I take these vitamins. And I actually started taking the Supermom vitamins, and these are very similar to the Supermom vitamins. They're just a lot cheaper. So these are my favorite vitamins. So really, make it part of your routine. That's what I've had to do, and I've had to make it part of going to bed and getting up is like taking my pills and taking my vitamins and doing that, making it a habit so that it actually happens. Number 3, drinking water. We all know that we need to drink more water, but so much of the time when we have a headache or when we are feeling constipated or when we're struggling with cramps or, different things, it's just because we need to drink more water. Maybe we're even just feeling lethargic. And it's because we're not drinking enough water. And so really pay attention to how much water you are drinking. I started tracking my water intake, and I was like, no wonder I wasn't feeling great. I was only drinking maybe 3 or 4 cups of water a day. I mean, that's terrible, but it was true when I started really tracking it. And so making myself say, I'm going to drink 8 cups of water every single day. Now, one of my friends, she's actually making herself drink a gallon of water every day. And I am not that committed yet, but I'm really sticking with the 8 cups of water. And the thing that I found, I've been doing this for I think 3 or 4 weeks, really tracking it and paying attention. 1, I feel so much better, but 2, I found that then I'm more thirsty. So when I drink more water, then I want to drink more water, and then I'm more thirsty, and so then I'm reminded to drink water more often. So number 4 is exercise, and this is one that I feel like I kind of let myself fall off the bandwagon with too, and I'm really working on it. One thing that's been helping me is I got the Jawbone Up 3 band that we were talking about. Silas was talking about me getting my steps in. So I got this for myself at the very beginning of this year. It was kind of my gift to myself. That sounds weird, and I don't usually do that, but I was like, I need some accountability. And I knew that I'm not very good at like tracking everything, getting online and tracking all the stuff. My husband, Jesse, he will get on and he will like on his app and he tracks every single calorie that goes into his body and every single, workout that he does. He tracks it all. I am just not that committed. I don't know if it's lack of discipline. I don't know that it's just life is busy. I'm not really sure, but I'll do it for a few days and then I fall off the bandwagon. So I researched which band would really help me to track what I wanted to track. And that was sleep was most important and then activity was secondary. So the up3 jawbone or jawbone up3, however you say it, whichever order you say it in, it has been life-changing for me. It has been life-changing for me because having this on my wrist and it's accountability that I can't get away from. I mean, I can take it off my wrist, but I have discovered that I am not getting at all as much exercise and movement activity as I thought I was. I realized that I do a lot of sitting, and so I'm really working on that. I also realized that I was not sleeping at all as good as I thought I was. And so maybe I was in bed for 7 hours, but if I'm in bed for 7 hours, I've learned that I'm only sleeping for maybe 6 hours. So I really have to be in bed for like 7 hours and 45 minutes in order to get in a really good night's sleep. So it's been very helpful to me to have that accountability that I wear on my wrist and to remind myself to get up and get moving. Yesterday we were driving back from Cincinnati. Caitlin had a figure skating competition in Cincinnati, and we were driving back, and you're just sitting in the car, and usually they were gonna go in and go to the bathroom. We stopped at a fast food restaurant, and they were gonna go in and usually I would just sit in the car, but I was like, no, I gotta get my steps up. So what did I do? I got out of the car and I just walked and walked and walked around the parking lot. And that might seem silly, but it's little things like that of being intentional about developing those habits so that I'm not just sitting all day long. So number 4 is exercise, and number 5 is things that you love. Making sure that you are doing things in your life that you love to do. Are you really having time in your day where you are filling up you, where you're doing things that you love? How much of what you do is draining you and how much of what you do is energizing you? Really take stock of your daily activity and think through this. Now, obviously, laundry is probably not going to energize you unless you're somebody who really likes laundry. One of those weird people. Or, cleaning your toilet is probably not going to energize you. Or changing diapers, or potty training, or taking your kids to their activities. A lot of those things, it's not really going to probably energize you, but it's stuff that maybe you have to do. It's part of your life. So make sure that you are offsetting all those things that are draining you with things that are energizing you. Make sure that you are filling up yourself every day. Even just taking 5 minutes every day to do something that energizes you. For me, that is quiet, that is reading, that is taking baths and reading. It kind of combines everything because the kids have gone to bed, it's quiet, I'm reading, and I'm in warm water. Those are some of my favorite things. And so making that a priority in my life, it might sound selfish, but I actually found last week I was really intentional about every night winding down early and then taking a bath and reading. I didn't do it every single night, but I think I did it at least 4 nights. And I had a lot going on last week. We had people over to our house every day. I had multiple activities every day. I had some big projects to finish up. And I felt so calm. And I got so much done. And I really felt like it was because I was intentional about saying, I'm going to carve out space for my soul to breathe and for me to just be able to inhale and exhale and fill myself up so that I am able to pour into all these people and situations and projects that God has called me to. So just think about blowing my nose out takes care of myself too. That's right. So think about, what are the things that you love? What are things that really recharge you? You like to dance to recharge and to draw. You cannot be grumpy if you're dancing. You just can't be grumpy. And so those are the 5 areas that I wanted to just encourage you to think about. You can't do all of them, but maybe you can say, this week I'm going to be intentional about this one area. So pick one area and say, I'm going to be intentional about that this week, and I'm going to try to build that habit into my life And then once I've built that habit in, I'm going to add one more small thing. So just take those baby steps. Little baby steps in the right direction over time can add up to a changed life. So number 1, good food. Number 2, vitamins. Number 3, water. Number 4, exercise. And number 5, things that you love. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I'm going to hop off and I will hop back on, and I'm going to talk about the life-giving home. And I also was going to mention that tomorrow and Wednesday we are filming the Makeover Your Evenings course at our house. We have a film crew and some of my team are flying in today, so it's going to be a little bit busy. But I'm going to try to get on and scope in the morning. It probably won't be a morning motivation scope. It'll probably be more of a behind the scenes scope. You might enjoy getting to see what goes into a film shoot. And so I'm going to try to get to do that and introduce you to some of my amazing team, because I thought you might enjoy that. So anyway, that's tomorrow morning. So I'm not sure what time it will be, but sometime tomorrow tomorrow morning I'll do my best to hop on and give you a little behind the scenes peek at what's going on. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and make sure that you take a little time to take care of you so that you can pour out to other people well.